Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? My name is Dan. I am an urban treasure hunter. I read a story yesterday in my newsfeed that just would get any treasure hunter beside themselves with excitement. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of the story because I put a link to the story right below in the description of this video, but the long and the short of it was that a family had found a trove of baseball cards in the attic of a home that they'd inherited from a deceased aunt. And that aunt had left the contents of the home to her 20 nieces and nephews. And the aunt was the last surviving member of 3 generations of hoarders, of pack rats who lived in that house. Now, the funny thing is, whenever we think of hoarders, whenever we think of pack rats, we always think of people who are just, living in squalor, who live in unhealthy environments because they just cannot throw anything away, stacks of newspapers, old clothes, whatever it might be. We just think of hoarders as kind of a dirty environment. But the funny thing is about hoarding, especially when it comes to 3 generations of hoarders, if you ever run into the property of a hoarder, whether you're buying out an estate, or you do basement or garage cleanouts or attic cleanouts, or even if you find the storage locker of a hoarder, there's inevitably an awful lot of junk that needs to be dealt with when you bump into the belongings of a hoarder. But the thing about hoarders is, pack rats, whatever you want to call them, is that they, there's no telling what it is you might find in what it is they've accumulated over a lifetime, because they have the inability to throw anything away. That means that they may also have held on to what could turn out to be a very valuable artifact. And in this article, and again, the link is below, that is exactly what a family in Ohio had found when they found this trove of baseball cards that, like I said, it worth in excess of $3 million. Now, for us as treasure hunters who are out there going to storage auctions or using a metal detector on the beach, or going to estate auctions, or, even going to the Salvation Army, wherever we do our treasure hunting, it's highly unlikely that we'll come across, something where we pay a minimal sum of money for and find that it's got some astronomical value, but it does happen. And the only way that you can give yourself the opportunity of actually finding that kind of a treasure trove, finding something that has just got insane value for the price that you paid, is if you're actually out there treasure hunting. Obviously, if you're not out there treasure hunting, then you're not giving yourself any opportunity to come across treasure. And one thing that I found that really helps me out a great deal is to speak with other treasure hunters. There's a lot of us out there. Maybe we're not as vocal about our treasure hunting endeavors. I do have this YouTube channel, and I do produce a lot of videos, and I love connecting with other treasure hunters who are out there. And maybe, I know that for a fact that there's not a lot of people or a lot of treasure hunters who are putting YouTube channels up or who are doing all these kinds of videos. But, it really is very helpful when you do connect with other treasure hunters, trade ideas, talk about treasure hunting endeavors. And one person might be treasure hunting at storage auctions, the other one might be treasure hunting at garage sales, at flea markets, whatever it might be. But when all those treasure hunters get to converge in one place, it only helps everybody at large. For example, I make these videos, and I encourage people to comment on the videos, and you talk to me, I'll talk back, and it's good for both of us when we have that interaction. But not only that, it's also good for everybody else who stumbles across a video, who also lands on my channel or whoever else's channel. It's just helpful to the entire treasure hunting community. So to that end, I have created a Facebook page. It's called Awesome Auction Profits. I call it, Awesome Auction Profits because I do a lot of storage auctions. That is my preferred method of treasure hunting. But it is a community of treasure hunters. And if you are a treasure hunter, then by all means, join the community. Head on over there, become a part of it. You could talk to me, communicate with me on that fan page, and I promise I'll talk back. Plus, you can talk to the growing community of treasure hunters that are flocking to that fan page. So by all means, go there. It's facebook.com/awesome auction profits. And if you want to give yourself a real boost, a real kick in the ass, an encouragement for continuing your treasure hunter endeavors, by all means, click on the link below found in this video. Read about this trove of baseball cards that was just recently uncovered. It's absolutely amazing. It really is. So that's it for now. My name is Dan. I just wanted to make sure that you did see that article. You'll be happy that you read it. You'll thank me that I gave you or I brought it to your attention. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm out.